The New Orleans Riverfront gleaming. Now the starting group for Orlando. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Vucevic in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Taken away by Holiday. The skyline of Orlando's. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Drummond. Garland, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Fultz gets it to go. And here's Sexton. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Fultz looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fultz has got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Offensive rebound. Drummond passes to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Orlando, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Drummond. Shoots. Bank shot. No good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Sexton against Fournier. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here is Love, following the bucket by Orlando. He kicks to Drummond. Goes back up. That one, no good. Isaac with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Garland, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Fournier. Vucevic with it, defended by Drummond. Kicks it out to Gordon. With the putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the basket is good. Drummond's got 8 points.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Fultz, no good. Here's Osman, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Vucevic, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Bamba. And it's Ross in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pass to Thompson. Kicks to Garland.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Here's Augustine. Carter-Williams with it. Garland picks him up. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Shoots from the block, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Out to Nance. There's the pass to Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Augustine with it. He's picked up by Nance. Augustine passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Garland kicks to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Carter Williams, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Hard to fault defenders for falling for the pump fake of Carter Williams. I mean, he's really good at getting guys in the air.
Gordon's checked in for Augustine. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Clock at 6. Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Right side, Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
For the Magic, Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross, and Markelle Fultz is sub in for Michael Carter Williams. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Here's Sexton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Sexton dishes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Sexton against Fultz. Here's Thompson. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Thompson's got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Knocked away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. All going up court. It's good. Now just a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And that one's good. Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 3. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. He's been a... And that'll do it for our halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Magic leading by 5.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Fultz with the ball. 22 points for him. Shoots from the right block, and Thompson sends it back. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Bamba kicks to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Garland kicks to Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Pass to Garland. To the wing right side. Here's Windler. Drummond. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Drummond. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Augustine finds Ross. And here's Gordon. Over Nance. That one a little long. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Garland. Back to Nance. Feeds to Love. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ennis passes to Ross. Down low. Gordon inside. Covered by Nance. Can't get it to fall. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Windler. The feed to Love. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Love's got his first 2 points.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
To the paint. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Ross over Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And the first one drops. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Fournier subbed in for Ennis.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Launches a 3. The offensive rebound, Thompson. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Magic out in front, leading by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in a point. That's who's out there for Orlando. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. And the pass to Thompson. Releases. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Isaac passes to Ross. Poked away. Passes it to Osman. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Osman kicks to Drummond. Back to Osman. The 3. Cleveland gets it back.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Ross on the wing. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fournier. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Fournier against Porter. Here's Drummond, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Drummond, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ross. Now, here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead. It's Drummond, high post. Ross grabs the board. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. They get the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Love the pass to Osman. Back to Love. This is to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
It's deflected. Here's Vucevic. Isaac outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Magic. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Magic leading by 7. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Oh, Vucevic in position. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Love dishes to Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
And you can't give Love that lane. Once he spots one, he makes sure to go right at the rim.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Ross. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even Welcome, folks. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. Then there's Sexton. And it's Love in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Thompson. Sexton attacking. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bryant over Drummond. Bryant in the post, working on Drummond. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Tries yet again, and the layup is good.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Now, here's Sexton. Thompson inside. He's covered by Hachimura. And Thompson gets it to go.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Inside. And stolen by Love. Deflects the pass. Thompson passes to Love. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Out to the wing. Right side, Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Drummond. The shot missing. Nice D from Bryant. Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Love. Bonga, no good. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton finds Drummond. And he makes that one.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Wall against Sexton. Lets it fly. Wall, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Love. He feeds it to Thompson.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Brown is checked in for the Wizards. Napier comes in for Bradley Beal.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They grab their own miss. Here's Thompson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Windler, the pass to Osman. To the paint. Here's Nance. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Nance, no good. Wizards trail by 7. And a wide open look for Hachimura. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Porter to the middle. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Porter. Thompson's got 11.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen for the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Wall in at the 1. Count that one. Here is Wall. There's the feed to Mahinmi. Nance with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Garland dishes to Nance. Second chance shot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brown wide open. He fires. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Garland with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out left to the wing. Here's Windler. He's covered by Brown. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Wall passes to Mahinmi. That's tipped. They recover it. To the inside. Over Nance. Nance with some nice D.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now the pass to Osman. Here's Windler. Back to Osman. It's not going to go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Now here's Porter. The dish to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Payton passes to Mahinmi. Down low. Passes it to Wagner. And here's Mahinmi. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Here's Bunga. The three-pointer, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Porter with it. Now Payton defending. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Outside, Porter. He kicks it to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap two hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
Both shots good from the stripe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Payton outside. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now, here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Drummond. Back to Love. It's deflected and stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Sexton attacking. Thompson right side. Feeds it to Drummond. Chalk up 2 there. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Pass to Bertans. Over Thompson. Bertans can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Sexton kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Porter. Inside, 3 seconds left. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist from Porter. Drummond's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Matador defense.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Tristan Thompson was red hot to start the first. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. And it's Garland in at shooting guard. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the left side wing. Hachimura the pass to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Rebound, Washington.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And there's the pass to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. And finish off by Bryant.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's sent back by Bryant. And Wall. Here we go now. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Wall's got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland kicks to Sexton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Mahimi's checked in for Washington. Napier comes in for John Wall. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Osman, the pass to Drummond. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here is Hachimura. Now Beal. The fader. Misses off the left iron. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Drummond.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Beal. Kicks it to Bryant. He feeds it to Mahimi. Beal with it. He's picked up by Nance. Nance comes with the double team. Bryant finds Mahimi. On the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Hachimura, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 15. To the inside. Nance passes to Windler. Here's Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Payton's checked in.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Now, here's Mahimi. Here's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Passes to Garland. Down low. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Payton dishes to Bryant. That's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Nance. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Troy Brown. Oh, Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Wall. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Love kicks to Sexton. The feed to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Brown drives in. Yes, that goes in. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Thompson passes to Sexton. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Bertans. Pass to Wagner. And no good. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 20. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Sexton. For the 3. The putback. Bonga pulls it in. Wizards shooting about 42% so far. Brown the pass to Wagner. Thompson with the rebound. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Sexton attacking. That one goes. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wall against Sexton. Wall, no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Sexton. Inside, Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
The first free throw is good. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second free throw, no good. Here's Love. Over Bertans. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Wall against Drummond. It's tipped. Bryant. Wall dishes to Brown. Over Porter. And it's Brown missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Sexton kicks to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. No problems knocking that one down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Over in the corner, Bertans. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
So both teams making some changes here. Free throw, good, Bryant.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Smith. Thompson passes to Zizic. Thompson right side. The pass to Zizic. The second chance effort, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tristan Thompson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-5 run here. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Here's Exum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Smith finds Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one. Bell is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Windler. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closely. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
Here's Zizic. Here's Windler. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Hi,
Well, guys,
David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Wall. Passes it to Hachimura. Isaac with the steal. Right side Fournier. Shot, high post. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Beal dishes to Bryant. Now here's Isaac.
Oh, my goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Wall with a block.
Oh, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up for these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
It's stolen by Bryant. And so Washington again turning it over. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now here's Fournier, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they're pushing it up. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, and what a terrible way to start the game. 5 turnovers already.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Now here's Wall. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Wall looking it over. And Vucevic pulls it down.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Wow. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. It's stolen by Hachimura. One-on-one fast break. Here's Pertinis. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
For 3, Fournier. Washington with the rebound. Wall finds Beal. Over Fultz. And that one hits back iron. Magic leading by 6. Tries from 10. Bonga pulls it in. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Wall. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. The Magic have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Here's the break. Here's Bonga. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And Washington making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
Mahimi, Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. Ross passes to Vucevic. Ross kicks to Ennis. Pass to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans. Brown comes in for Hachimura. Payton, he's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. And a switcher also for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Vucevic. Now, here's Wagner. Misses in close. Carter-Williams against Payton. Bamba passes to Ross. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Well, just the kind of defense they're looking for to get from Wagner.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter-Williams. And it's Bamba in at the 5. Payton against Carter-Williams. Out to Smith. Now here's Mahimi. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebound by Ennis. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic. Ross for 3. Orlando gets it back. Pass to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. Back to Carter-Williams. There's the dish to Ennis. Tries again. Rebound by the Wizards. Brown wide open. He fires. Wagner, great positioning on the putback.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards. Grabs the rebound and finishes the play strong.
Ennis with the ball. Brown on him.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession. And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Bryant in the post, covered by Bamba. Bryant's shot is off. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter-Williams.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without fouling.
Bertans, he's checked in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown outside. Bryant. The shot misses, so Orlando will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wizards trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, you better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Smith against Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Smith dishes to Bryant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bryant's got his first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Fultz the pass to Gordon, and it's in there. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bertans against Gordon. And stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Over in the corner, Isaac. He kicks it to Fournier. Isaac passes to Fournier. Fultz with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. The putback. It's good on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Wizards trail by 15. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. The pass to Bryant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. From the arc. Rebound, Washington. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career. But it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Beal finds Smith. Now Bryant. Back to Smith. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Beal with the steal.
Now look, he was laying in wait.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They lead by 11. Shaq, let's get you. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards trail by 11.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Wall against Fultz. It's Wall with the drive.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fultz finds Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Fournier, that's for two. It's hauled in by Brown.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Orlando. Magic leading by 13. Fournier for three. Here's Gordon outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. To the paint. It's stolen by Hachimura. And now Beal pushing it up and no one back to stop him. That one good for two.
Oh, look at the quick instincts of Beal. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Wall against Fultz. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. He feeds it to Beal. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Peyton, he's checked in for Washington. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Wall passes to Mahinmi. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Carter-Williams has got the ball. Feeds it to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Gordon. And stolen by Peyton. It's Wall with the drive. That one falls.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well. Sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
Vucevic finds Carter-Williams. Back to Vucevic. Now here's Carter-Williams. For three. Rebound by Mahinmi.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Peyton, good.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Ball's knocked loose. Vucevic with it. Now Peyton defending. Ross on the wing. The jump hook. Great D that time from Beal.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's the break. Here's Ross. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Mahinmi. It's deflected.
This is what Carter-Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
Hachimura kicks to Peyton. Second chance shot over Ennis. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Brown is checked in for Peyton. Smith against Augustine. Smith in the post. Passes it to Wagner. And that one is good. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
Here's Augustine. It's deflected, and that was something else. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Oh! No, that is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. No. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Bonga. It's stolen by Vucevic. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wizards trail by 9 on the court for Orlando. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. Back to Wagner. And Isaac comes to help. Wizards passing it around. Bamba with the block. It's Fournier on the wing. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
I mean, it's important that Wagner plays with confidence. I mean, this is only going to help him get better over time.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 9.
And that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And there's the lay-in. Fournier's got his first basket of the night.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Lots of room. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Fultz. Ross on the wing. Over Smith. No good from Ross. Wizards trail by 11. Napier passes to Wagner. Napier finds Wagner. Shoots over Fournier. That misses off the backboard. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Isaac passes to Fultz. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
And the talent Fultz has, I mean, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Fultz against Smith. Back to Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know how Wagner keeps that on target through the contact. A show of strength and concentration.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Gary Payton. Bradley Beal's checked in for Napier. And John Wall's subbed in for Smith. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Back to Fultz. Another shot. Left side, Gordon. They get the rebound.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Wizards trail by 13. It's Beal on the wing. From downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Here's Fournier from down low. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Magic lead by 15.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Beal against Fournier. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Far from just an outside scorer, Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Fournier for three. Bryant with the rebound.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Here's Bonga, guarded by Fultz. Right side, Wall. And he banks in the layup.
How about the physicality from Wall on that finish? I mean, he was on a mission to score.
Magic leading by 11. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. Fultz against Wall. Fultz kicks to Isaac. From deep. No good there. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Bryant. Here's Beal. And it's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside for Beal. 5 to shoot. Back to Bryant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. Up again.
Well, he continues to add to his array of moves. I mean, Bryant is starting to come into his own as a scorer.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Birch the pass to Bamba. From deep. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business. It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes, a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 6. Back to Drummond. The pass to Osman. Love outside. He feeds it to Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here is Love. The Magic getting the bucket. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Fournier for 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Fultz. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, Fultz. Good D by Love.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Garland. Love inside, guarded by Fultz. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Drummond is double. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Fultz against Sexton. Fultz, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton from outside the arc.
Come on.
Cleveland the rebound. Garland dishes to Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
It's his first trip to the line.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Magic pick up 2. Garland kicks to Porter. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, The coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Here is Windler, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Here's Augustine, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's Garland, sinks that one from the post.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ross on the wing. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Thompson outside. Pass to Windler. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Carter Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Carter Williams hits them both. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and that one released in time, but no good.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Collin Sexton, and it's Windler in at the three.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Carter Williams, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. And a wide open look for Porter. No good with the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Sexton kicks to Nance. Back to Sexton. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Offline with the baseline jumper. Ennis with the ball. Working on Nance. hits. Count that one from Ennis. Cleveland leading by 3. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Back to Sexton. To the inside. Right block shot, and he can't bank that one in. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
And it's Sexton penetrating. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Fournier's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter and finished off by Porter.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Porter with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fournier.
I love the decision-making of Evan Fournier. Just fantastic at pulling up in rhythm.
And stolen by Fournier. Ennis passes to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. Here's Osman. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Bucket is good. Osman's got his first points in this one.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. A slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Fultz finds Fournier. Bounce pass Isaac. Passes it to Fournier. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Osman the pass to Garland. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Love to the paint. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Garland makes it off the glass. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cleveland ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, it's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. Kenny. And
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Orlando trailing here.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off grade were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Rindler's checked in, and it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Fultz with the ball. No good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And for years now, G.A., Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Now, here's Fournier. 8 points for him. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Cavaliers leading. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The open look here for Sexton. Orlando grabs the miss.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Love the pass to Sexton. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon's running. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Good on the shot. Fultz has got it all tied up now for the Magic. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Isaac, and that one's good. Drummond.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton's shot is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Fultz. Yep, it counts. Fultz has got 8 points. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Down low, Cleveland moving it around. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fournier goes in, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Fournier. They retain possession. A wide open look for Love. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Fultz the pass to Fournier. No good on the triple. Now Cleveland moving it up. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
11 seconds left to play here in the third. Windler the pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots. Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Porter. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Windler in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bamba finds Ross, and here's Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Porter pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the wing, Porter. Ross on the wing. And Ross with the slam.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Here's Windler. Pass to Nance. Inside. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bamba to the paint. Augustine looking around. A beautiful reverse layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Windler, guarded by Augustine. Out to Nance. The tray. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. 2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. Bamba finds Fultz. He gets it in there. Fultz has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Porter. And the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ross. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Gordon. Ross with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Sexton on the wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Evan Fournier.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Orlando getting another chance here. Isaac passes to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Pass to Fournier. Goes back up. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Absolutely fearless as Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
To tie it up. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he commits the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Now here's Drummond. from deep three-point range, off target. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on two. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Sexton's shot is good.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
All with it. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And he gets the bucket.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Down low. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist from Beal.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he gets it to go.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Knocked loose and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. Back to Drummond. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Such a wide open look.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Sexton, bank shot, no good.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Wall passes to Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's Sexton. Now, here's Love. Passes to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Here's Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. There's the pass to Bonga. Back to Bryant. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Drummond passes to Love. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Sexton the pass to Osman. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. Sexton against Beal. Over Sexton. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And so Wall nails both of them. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. On the wing, Porter. Back to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Mahinmi. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown kicks to Smith. Pass to Bertans. To the left wing. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Fades away. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
It's Porter outside. Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the... And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards.
Think about Tristan Thompson and just the willingness he has on a nightly basis to just go out there, play rugged, set screens. It's a lot of the reasons why he's earned a lot of respect from teammates over the years.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 1 on the basket from Wagner.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
There's Garland. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Payton drives in, and Payton throws it down hard.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Garland with it. He's against Smith. And Thompson throws it down.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Second quarter to play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Smith left side. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Out to Nance. Garland with it. Brown's there. Garland with the bucket.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Payton left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the second from the line. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. It's Drummond with the drive. And Drummond throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Payton, and it's sent back by Drummond.
not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Right side, Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Count it.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Beal against Porter. Beal, the pass to Wagner. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Porter dishes to Drummond. Shoots over Wagner. Misses off the right iron. Wizards trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Now here's Payton. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Beal. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Back to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Only one man back on D. Back to Love. Sexton for 3. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. And that should do it with the second.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And there's the feed to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love.
Come to me.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to Love. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. It's Beal on the wing. Over Sexton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up is on Colin Sexton.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Garland, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 10-point game. Beal gets a wide-open look from outside off the mark. Cavaliers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Sexton against Mahinmi. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wall passes to Bryant. And the shot is good. Here's Garland. Thompson, left side. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Wall looking for an opening. And Wall with the slam.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Now here's Love. Here's Osman. He kicks it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Outside, Wall shoots over Garland. Wall's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Passes it to Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul for the Wizards. Bertanis, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Ish Smith in for Bradley Beal. Now the pass to Nance. Feeds to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And still Tristan Thompson has that motor and size to dominate like this.
Smith outside. Down low. Wall. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
There's Garland. Pass to Windler. Now here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Mahimi. And it's Hachimura in for John Wall. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brown drives in over Porter. And it's Brown missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Windler, the pass to Nance. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wizards trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's Nance. Right wing. The 3. Here's Thompson out to the right wing. Outside Porter. Back to Nance. Kicks to Porter. The second chance effort. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
And so it's Cleveland up by a dozen here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here's Cleveland. So on the floor for Cleveland. Porter is out there with Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Here's Smith. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Back to Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. Outside Porter. It's Drummond, top of the key. The offensive rebound. Pass to Windler. This one for three. Out to Nance. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Smith. That shot off the mark, so Cleveland will take it the other way. The pass to Porter. Fires the three. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The shot's good from Smith.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Bonga. Yep, that one goes.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Cleveland leading by 12. It's Drummond, high post. Count the basket. Drummond's got 24 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Nance outside. The dish now to Drummond. Back to Nance. Garland with it. He's against Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Washington making a change here. Ball's checked in. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. Down by 12. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Back to Bryant. Outside for Beal. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Now Love. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Switch. And here is Garland. Back to Drummond. And the shot goes in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Sexton against Beal. Sexton the pass to Osman. To the paint. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garland. They get it again. Three-pointer. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was spectacular shot. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. Outside, Beal. Left side, Bryant. Passes it to Bonga. Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Wall. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Isaac. Back to Fultz. Now here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. Bryant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Beal's running. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Fournier against Wall. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wall with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Bryant's running. Good on the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Isaac throws it down.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Beal finds Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He's looking for Isaac and finds him. One-on-one fast break. Shot from 12. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets some space to shoot from there.
Left side, Wall. And the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Isaac. Bryant can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Vucevic down low. He's against Hachimura. And Vucevic throws it down.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Fournier for 3. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. That one no good.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2 and taken away by Brown. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
8 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Shoots over Brown, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Washington out in front, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Here's Payton. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando trailing here. Bamba passes to Ennis. No good. That would have tied it. The Wizards shooting 40% from the field. Here's Mahinmi. He can't get that one to fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Carter Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Sublime concentration from Carter Williams, sensing the hit is coming and still knocking it down.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Inside. Out to Smith. Pass to Bertans. And another miss by Washington.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Payton drives in. Basket good. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Augustine. Bamba's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Magic. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Payton against Carter Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Smith's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Ross. Makes it off the glass. Ross has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the call on James Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Then for the Wizards, Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Fultz so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Now here's Beal. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
And the basket by Gordon.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Beal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Ryan is checked in for Washington. Free throw good. Beal. Orlando leading by 6. Outside Fournier. He dishes it to Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gordon's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. The feed to Bryant. Outside for Beal. 3 on the clock. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 8 points for him.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
And it's good. 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And stolen by Gordon. And so it's Orlando bringing the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches, and that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Wizards have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And the technical free throw is good. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Wizards trail by 6. Wall looking it over. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Troy Brown comes in for Beal. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
It's stolen by Fultz. Here's the lob to Fournier. Fultz finds Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Smith. Pass to Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Bertans against Isaac. Here's Gordon. That's tipped. Here's Payton. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gordon goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, the attack from Gordon, his explosive first step on his drive to the hoop, really scary.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Payton, good.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Carter Williams with it, picked up by Brown. Doubled by Smith, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Gordon, the pass to Carter Williams. Dishes it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Wizards trail by 7. To the middle. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gordon dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Passes to Wagner. Ross with a steal. Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ross against Brown. In the corner, Bamba with it. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Now here's Carter Williams. 5 points in the game. Ross on the wing. Back to Carter Williams. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Gordon, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level now. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Ennis following the bucket by the Wizards. Ross passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Smith kicks to Bertans. Wagner, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Rui Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Mahimi in at the 5.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Augustine against Beal. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Vucevic against Beal. The pass to Mahimi. Wizards passing it around. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Fournier against Beal. A 3-ball. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards trail by 11. All with it. Outside for Beal. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And there's Fultz on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got his third assist on the night.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Isaac against Wall. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Bonga, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Gordon dishes to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And stolen by Gordon. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. Bounce pass from Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. 5 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. Gordon's got 25 points. And so it's Washington with it. 19-point game. Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Here's Fultz. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aaron Gordon.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Ross kicks to Gordon. Up again, tipped away. Back to Ross. There's the dish to Fultz. Pass to Ross. Clock at 6. They shoot again. Nice D from Wall. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And he makes the first.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Miami's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Grant comes in for Beal, and it's Napier in for John Wall. And it's Napier missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Washington with the ball. To the wing on the left. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. From deep. Rebound, Washington.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in